Police in London surround a man armed with a knife. When pepper spray doesn't subdue him, a taser is fired. Scenes like this have been becoming more familiar in the UK since police began using the weapon in 2003. Officers drew their tasers more than 10,000 times last year, but only fired on 19% of those occasions. 11 deaths have been linked to the use of police tasers in the past decade, but that's far fewer than in the United States, where 48 deaths were connected to tasers last year alone. Earlier this month, former Aston Villa football star Dalian Atkinson died after being tasered. His family say he was in a manic and depressed state at the time. 2 police officers involved in the incident are now under criminal investigation. Sophie Khan is a lawyer who specialises in representing taser victims. She believes police are not properly trained to use the weapon.
3-day to 4-day course and half-a-day refresher each year, it isn't up to standard, not the standards that we expect of our police officers. So we need to go back to basics and see what it is they're being trained in the first place to do.
But Tony Long, a retired firearms officer with the UK Police, says the training is adequate.
I was a firearms instructor, so I will always say there should be more training. But you've got to balance that against operational requirements. And actually the taser isn't that difficult to use. You know, we entrust police officers to drive cars. You know, actually it's a lot more difficult to drive a car than it is to shoot a gun or shoot a taser.
UK police are waiting on a government report into taser use, which ministers have delayed publishing for 8 months now. That report follows figures released last year showing black people in this country are 3 times more likely to be tasered than white people. In the UK, police generally don't carry guns. The taser has been introduced as a weapon of last resort, but its critics say officers are becoming too quick to use it. And although the taser is seen as a less lethal option, its use is still controversial in a country which prides itself on having an unarmed police force. Sarah Morice, TRT World, London.